Oh, yeah. You see that. Look at that bad boy. Uncle Bull Cow in the building. Mrs. Bull Cow upon my left-hand side. And this, my friends, is a mystery pepper. That's right. So, my friend Chase, Colfax Pepper Patch.
What does that mean? You don't know what it is, or Chase doesn't know what it
is? Neither one of us knows what it is. And I don't think that the person that he got it from knows who it is, the plant, and I don't think that the person that sold the seeds to that person knows, which is kind of cool. Because some people get mad. They're like, oh man, this was supposed to be a ghost pepper, okay? And I'm going to tell you the story. He got plants from somebody, and most of his plants actually were what they were supposed to be. But one of them wasn't. This was listed as a ghost, or tagged as a ghost. Came out like that. Look how huge that is. Look how gnarly that is. Pretty cool, right? I got a plant early in the spring from the same person that he got this plant from. And I left the plant out back, and I shouldn't have. It only gets like 2 hours of sunlight, so the pods weren't this big. But I was taking pictures of them and putting them online in the pepper groups and asking people, what is this? What is this? And people said, what is it supposed to be? I said a ghost. They're like, oh, it's a bastard ghost, you know? So it's a ghost crossed with something that we don't know. So guess what? I got 2 of them here. Uncle Bull Cow, here you go. She's mad. I gave her the big one. Mystery pepper from Colfax Pepper Patch. Let's get it in us. So it's definitely not a ghost because it's got that floralness to it. Ooh, and it's hot right off the bat. And a red ghost would not get you like that. You guys can watch the video of me doing my red ghost review last week. You seen I ate that thing and it started building on me. Ooh, that's hot. Wow. Kind of tastes like a Butch T Scorpion. But of course it's not a Butch T Scorpion. Could have been a cross between a Butch T and a ghost. Which might make something sinister, being that a couple other peppers mixed together.
It's fruity, citrusy, bitter. A little bit bitter.
I'm still chewing it, so I'm sure it'll wreck me. Right now my whole mouth is burning. My tongue.
Why are we reviewing a not pepper?
Because. Why not? We're going to review mystery peppers just like the peach one. Reviewed the peach one. Whew. That thing is hot. So, we had a peach pepper that was supposed to be peach.
We'll give it a name.
Bonnet. I don't know what to name it. It's Chase's plant, so I'll tell him to name it. But
Rat bastard.
They called it a bastard ghost, but man, whew, that thing is 10 times hotter than a ghost, man. Holy cow. What do you think of the heat of it?
Maybe an 8.5 or 9.
Wow.
It's hot.
Yeah, it's real hot.
I'm being accurate, like 8.5 or 9. So the ghost probably crossed with something much hotter. Who knows? We were just talking about how sometimes people cross something that's hot with something not that hot, and they get even hotter. So
it's like the chocolate bootla. It was a chocolate Dougla with a bootjalokia, a ghost, and it came out hotter than both.
I guess it's just hybrid vigor and recessive genes, whatever. I don't know.
Look at a Prima Tally. 7-pot Primo and a Fatale. Fatales ain't that hot. Prima Tally, boom. One of the hottest peppers in the world. So this is an awesome cross right there.
I'm lit up in the back of my throat, sides of my teeth here. That's one of the hottest peppers I've eaten. I mean, 8 or 9. So I mean, if y'all give it a name, it's a legitimate pepper to toss around. I don't remember. Have I had one of those before? That's kind of like that's probably not what he would call a clean heat. He calls certain things a clean heat. That's probably a dirty heat to him, because I mean, it's like like I don't know I don't know how to explain what we've been calling clean and dirty, but like it's just it's like I don't know. It's just not a soothing heat.
Oh, it's very
even
hot.
though, I mean, it doesn't really make sense to call something a soothing heat, but whatever.
My right ear's
It just
burning.
kind of feels like you got a hot mess in your mouth.
Hit my stomach real hard. I mean,
What are you eating?
oh,
You eat like the whole thing of cheese? I don't know how that helps.
It doesn't. I don't know. Ugh,
He brought the whole block out so he could eat a little bit at a time. I thought he was going to eat the whole thing. It is that hot. I almost want to wonder if I should call it a 9.5. I didn't finish mine either. I got a little bit left because I'm about to eat Metalli and its placenta after this video. And I don't know if I ate enough today. I probably should be 8.5. I mean a 9.5.
I'm gonna keep the seeds.
Can I just eat the whole thing in the placenta so I can figure out? I mean, I don't want. The reason I'm not eating the whole thing because it's not like a real pepper. It's a bastard pepper.
We're gonna save the seeds
so I
to
don't
that
see
thing.
the point of eating the whole thing when I'm about to eat a
It's hot.
Metalli placenta and all, which I just learned that you're supposed to eat. Like the placenta is where most of the heat is, which I didn't know before. So I've been trying to do that recently in the reviews to be a more accurate review, but this is not like a real review, so whatever.
I had some growing up back, but they were so little.
If I ate that damn thing, I mean, compared to my other pepper reviews, most of them I didn't eat the placenta either, so calling it 9.5 is probably accurate. If I ate the placenta and then factored that in, that would be, like if I started all over from scratch and did it correctly and ate the placenta, and that was like my first pepper I tried, I'd probably call it a damn 10 or something. I mean, this is hot. But 9.5 for our rating scale is probably right.
That thing's hot, guys. Wow, I did not expect that.
And the flavor is not bad. When I say it's bitter, it is. It's not.
Got a little bitterness to it, yeah.
It's not hard. It's not a lot of it. It's just a little bit.
No, it's not bitter compared to most super hots. It's bitter compared to a Ghost, but
it has a good flavor. It has enough fruity and citrus flavor to make it enjoyable to eat. I would chomp down that whole thing with a small bowl of cereal is what I usually eat for breakfast. Because I try to eat fruity stuff with my breakfast. That would taste good with that because it's fruity enough for that and citrusy. I usually put some of Uncle Volcow's one of his fruit hot sauces in it when I eat my breakfast and throw in some peppers and it's good to go.
That's a scorcher, man. I was not expecting that.
I wasn't expecting it to burn me up like that either. That's a nice pepper. I was kind of hating on it because it has no name, but it's good. We should call it No Name. I've heard of people naming their pets No Name because they had them so long and they didn't have a name. They just called them No Name.
That thing's killing me. It's killing me. That is hot.
And it did keep building. It has stopped building, I think. But yeah, it was building this whole time we've been talking. It's getting worse for you because you're eating. If you eat something that hot and you eat and drink, it's just making it worse. You feel temporary relief from the food or drinks in your mouth, and then as soon as it's out of your mouth, it's even hotter because the capsaicin has just spread around a little bit, in my opinion. I do eat or drink after I eat a super hot pepper sometimes if my stomach is wrecked and I'm worried about that. Otherwise, I just don't. Because then you can feel the full effect of the burn, which is, is kind of the point of eating this stuff anyways. And then you might, I don't know, I don't think it works on your tolerance physically, but it might work on your tolerance mentally. Just, so know what to expect next time, and you can work on your breathing, this and that. I just started eating peppers recently, so I'm trying to think about all that stuff because I would like to increase my tolerance. I've only been eating them, I don't know, 2 months maybe. Before that, I hadn't had anything hotter than a ghost pepper. So, and those aren't that hot. I didn't know the other stuff existed. I mean, I'd heard of I've heard of the, what do you call it? I have a brain freeze about that pepper all the time. Ed's pepper, the Reaper. I'd heard of the Reaper before, I guess. I mean, it seems like I should have, but I've never had one before or seen one. I'd never watched pepper videos or anything.
I wish that we would have split one and I would have sent the other one to somebody.
He's regretting
Tony
it.
Reeves, I should have sent you one of them. That thing is, that's hotter than the Red
Well,
Boot.
get it now. Did he have any more left?
Oh, ask him.
We only have 2. I'm going to have one after my premortality later tonight with like a bowl of cereal or something. If I feel like my stomach can handle it. No, I mean, tiny little nibbles. Because I was telling them I'm not finishing mine off right now in case my stomach can't handle the premortality, eating the whole placenta and everything.
Wow, guys. Mystery pepper from Colfax Pepper Patch. I am in panic mode.